guys know, Stanley and I got on a crazy wild ride and decided to build a home. I know, hot mess express, but it turned out really good. And we're so excited to move into our dream house. It's our style, it fits our vibe, and it's just us. So I was going to take you guys on a little bit of a tour, not a full tour, because I'm not inviting the robber to come and kill me. But I can give y'all like a little glimpse of a few little moments in our house that I really love. And then I'll take you around the design process and how we got there, how we did all of our selections, and just give you an overall just glimpse into our new home. So first off, I did a Q&A a couple weeks back asking you guys what all you had questions on a custom build, the design process, how we got here. And so I got a lot of your questions in, and I want to answer a few of them for you. So one of the first questions that I got was, why did we decide to build a custom home instead of just renovating another home? Because that would have been a much easier process probably. So we decided to go ahead and go with a custom build because we searched high and low for what we really wanted, and we just weren't really able to see it. A lot of the homes, if they were modern, they were a little too modern. If they were dated, it was just a little too dated. So we found our builders, and they were able to really capture what we wanted. I worked very closely with the architect just to make sure that we got the space right, that it flowed with what we needed for our family. As you know, we have a little baby, so we had to make sure that it really worked for our family. So that's pretty much why we decided to custom build. It's hard finding a lot. I mean, we live in Houston, but we searched high and low for the perfect lot for us, and it met our specifications, and we bought the lot, and then we decided to do our build based upon that. You can't do your floor plan with the architect and then bring it on over to your lot. So you really have to wait till you find that perfect lot first, then you have your architect design from there. So that's really important. Sorry, I needed a drink. So, as you know, in true Charlie fashion, I do have a cocktail. We have nothing in this house. Literally, I just got this couch today. And like these coffee tables, that's all we got. But your girl did go to the liquor store and grab her a little mini Moet. You know, pop a straw in there and you're ready to go. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna improvise. So one of the other questions that I got in the Q&A was, what's the style of our house? Our home is totally modern, totally contemporary. But I like to say it's more of a soft modern. Sometimes modern can look a little IKEA. I don't like IKEA like that. I mean, you can pick up one or two items, but I don't want my whole house to look like it's from IKEA. You know what I mean? Stark, cold, white. I don't like that. Our house it does have a lot of hues of white, but once we bring in some of like our walls and our kitchen fixtures, and we brought in some black to really just warm it up. So that was a really cool component that we did to just kind of not make it feel so cold. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go over some of our questions that I got, and I'm gonna go through them. So let's see here. Someone said, how did you go about picking a custom builder? Gosh, it was really hard. I mean, with our builders, we knew them previously. We saw their work. It's important to see their work and not just see the work that they just have in like a model, right? You need to go in depth and really look at their products and make sure that their style matches your vision. Like, you know, for instance, if you're trying to do like a French or a mid-century modern home, but your builder doesn't do that, you need to go with the builder that matches your taste and style. And literally there is a builder for everyone out there. You can definitely find the builder that matches your vibe. And I think that was really important for us. So we knew our builders, we checked out their work, we checked their work again and again, and you know, we felt like they really got our vibe. I think what's the most important is your architect. Your architect is really going to be the person that really lays out your home. Anybody, well, I mean, not anybody, but most people, if they are a construction company, can put in some foundation and some wood and make something happen. But you really have to work with that architect to make sure that the layout of your home flows with what you need, you know? We have bedrooms downstairs, bedrooms upstairs, so you have to figure out what works the best. So I think that that's a very, very important component, your architect. My favorite thing about our house, I would have to say, are our huge windows. It brings in so much natural light. You know, it brings in so much dimension within our entire home. It makes it feel so cozy, yet bright and warm. I just love it. And then of course, my other favorite part of our house is going to be our porcelain marble wall that goes all the way up to the ceiling, about 22 feet, I think, or like 24. But those are all things that we specifically chose for our home. We really wanted it to pop, so that was super, super important. Okay, let's see what else y'all got. Where did I go for inspiration on design? I know, y'all don't want to hear it, but I did it. The Kardashians. You know, those ladies have it figured out, especially little Miss Kylie. So beyond her, I love their architectural digest spreads. I loved it. I hunt on architectural digest from the Kardashians to Tommy Hilfiger's home. I really, really, really love Martin Bullard. He is the interior designer for Kylie, Chloe, like a whole bunch of people, even like Ralph Lauren, all kinds of people. And so I would go on there for architectural digest. I get lost in Art Digest's YouTube. So I would go down there so much, and then that's where I kind of like picked from. Then I would go to Pinterest and figure out what I could recreate. You know, sometimes you think things are impossible. I am a big believer. Anybody that knows me knows that I don't think anything is impossible. Like, I'm sure we could do that. Like, I saw that porcelain wall. Okay, I could probably do that. You know, and so then I researched it and I figured out where to get the porcelain tiles from. I figured out a contractor that was able to install it the way that I wanted it. It may have taken 2 times. You know, the first one you tried to like figure it out and then I had to redo it. But we did it and we got there. And so I'm a big believer that there's always somebody that can complete your vision as long as you can articulate it in the way in which you want it. Okay, let's see what else we got. That I got here was design. So did we design the house from scratch? Yes, we designed the whole house. We worked with our architect. I have a lot of background within property management, real estate. So you have to really understand your space. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough space in our kitchen, in our living room, our bedrooms, and that's just for resale value. I was thinking about our home in the sense of what happens when I don't want to live here anymore and I want to sell. That's what I was thinking about. So that's a really important key too. Stanley, I'm trying to film. Give me 2 seconds. I'm almost done. Yeah, I think that would be best. Thank you so much. Love you so much. You're the best. Sorry about that. So just so y'all know, we're not really in. This is an illusion. Me on this couch is an illusion. This is all I got, is this couch. So we're just in here sneaking in. It was supposed to be an empty house tour, but the couch showed up. So there's that. Anyways, let's walk around, let's walk and talk. Let's get into it. Okay, so I got so many questions about our kitchen design, our cabinetry. I am slightly obsessed. So we use porcelanosa for all of our kitchen design. So we worked with an interior designer, their kitchen designer there. Porcelanosa killed it. So all of our cabinetry is all custom made, and it's fabricated in Italy. And it took a while with coronavirus, but we got it in by the grace of the good Lord upstairs. I know, first world problems, but I'm just saying. So all of it is all custom. So we're missing a few handles. They're gonna have those come in, but we have everything kind of hidden. We have Thermador appliances. I think I'm gonna change these knobs to both, so stay tuned for that. Y'all know me. Y'all know I like to cook. So my number one requirement for a kitchen, I told Stanley, is double ovens. You know me, I like to bake a cake, then cook some chicken, and now I don't have to like budget my time based upon chicken or cake. Now I can just do the chicken and a cake. You know what I mean? And then this comes in handy like Thanksgiving. You ain't gotta wait for your macaroni to finish. You know, you can just, necessity, requirement. Do not marry a husband unless he can give you 2 ovens. Thank you. Then you have all of our appliances, like our refrigerator, our freezer, our wine chiller. They're all hidden. You know me, you know I need a wine chiller. Just saying. They're all push to open, so you can totally open it this way. We have our freezer here. That's all push to open as well. It's a little heavy, but these are Thermador as well. But Porcelanosa worked with our appliance company, and then they fabricated cabinetry to completely cover everything, so that way it just looks like it's a part of all of the cabinetry, which is super dope. We have our garbage here hidden with the cabinetry, our dishwasher, which I think is really dope. Okay, and one of my favorite things, because y'all know I love to entertain. So when we were designing the kitchen with Porcelanosa, they told us about the galley sink system. It's pretty cool because it's super versatile. So we have the cutting board here, the draining here, the colander here. We have a mixing bowl here. Sorry, I haven't really gotten fun with it yet, but y'all know I will. You can even close up the whole sink, and you can make it so that it's all a display board. You can showcase charcuterie. I'm just obsessed, and you can just scoot it here. I mean, it's just super dope, super versatile, totally modern, and I love it. I just think it really works for us because you know I like to entertain, and sometimes the sink can be an eyesore on an island. I like to think of your island as a furniture piece. So many of us use our island to eat or have friends over. I feel like most times everybody's at the island with me when I cook or whenever I'm having friends and family over. So what I really love is that I can make the sink a part of that entertaining space, which is super cool. So as you can see, this is not your typical vent hood. I wanted something stylish, you know? I know we could have gone with the typical metal or stainless steel vent hood, but it just wasn't our vibe. And so Porcelanosa custom fabricated this. It's actually cabinetry, and it has a kind of this faux metal metallic finish. So I think it just really fits with the whole scape of the kitchen. And not only that, it adds layers. You know, our entire kitchen is super, super white. So this just gives it a little bit more dimension, which I really thought was really cool. Our Thermador 6-burner stove is here, and y'all know me. I like a pancake or like some hash browns. And now I can make it here on the griddle piece, but I still have 6 burners. Y'all, I don't know what I should whip up first, but I gotta whip up something good. Also, they put in our drawer system, extra drawers. So it's super cool. You have an extra drawer system in here. I know this is like basic base status, but like, did y'all see this foil cutter and this saran wrap cutter? This is so cool. So this will have it all there. They're also working on our spice rack system. So we'll have spices all in here right underneath the stove. So, right underneath the burner. So that way it'll flow really nicely. And then that way, like when you're cooking, you can just like be like Salt Bae. You know what I mean? Super cute. And then, so for our accents in our home, we did a brass. So you see on our faucet, we have the brass, and then we even brought it in for our pot filler. I think this is so neat. I've never had one of these in my home before, but like now, you know, I'm married to a Nigerian man. Now when I have to make rice, the water is right here. This is a winner. So as far as everything comes in the house, you'll notice it's pretty like stark white. And we're gonna bring in pops of color with our art and things like that. All of the flooring here is all porcelain, but it looks like wood. I really like it because, you know, we do live in Houston, so God forbid we have any flooding. We have tile, so you know, that makes a lot more sense. We ended up bringing the porcelain all throughout the house, and we're just going to accent the flooring with rubs and nice artwork. So it's all gonna tie in together by the time it's all done. But I just really love how everything's turning out. Even our countertops here, they're all quartz. So obviously your quartz is more resilient. Quartzite is also a good option if you're looking for something. We went with this because it has movement. I really like movement in my countertops and in my marble-like pieces. So I think that that's really neat. One of the other really neat features that we have is a pass-through. So whenever we have our outdoor parties, we can pass through the window and then go ahead and give the food out there without having to, you know, walk all the way around, like what, 4 feet, and then go outside to go bring it out there. Okay, so here is our master bathroom. I am obsessed with the flooring, obviously the tub. It just came out so right. So we picked a flooring that really mixed metals. I love gold, I love white, I love silver. Half the time I can't decide, but we still wanted it to flow with the rest of the house. So we brought in way more gold in our master bathroom. We wanted it to stand out. We wanted it to be huge. So that's what we came up with. Our freestanding tub, honestly, this is not the tub that we chose. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that we chose a gold tub. I know, extra AF, but that's who we are. So the tub got shipped in Italy. Once again, another first world issue. But they sent us this white tub in the meantime until the gold one comes in. But honestly, I'm starting to really like the gold. I mean this one, this white tub. So I don't know what to do. Send me your recs. I don't know, gold or white tub? Gold or white tub, I can't decide. However, we brought in the brass throughout everything. We have our fixtures here, the sconces, towel holder, all of your hardware here. We selected all of that. So what I really liked about our builders is that they gave us the freedom to like pick what we wanted. And we really took that and ran with it, if you can tell. Over here is our shower. Even like the satin brass handle and hardware here, your shower enclosures. We're still working on that shower head, so that's one of the projects that we have to finish. But all of it all ties in together. We have the rainfall shower head there. I don't know, I just really love our bathroom. I love how spacious it is. And once again, when you're building a custom home, you always have to think about resale. I think that's the most important key. If you build your house, yes, you want to live there forever, but eventually you're gonna have to sell it. So don't see an next dream house, girl. You gotta put it on your vision board. But you have to make sure that whatever you're selecting, you can resell. So for me, I wanted to choose something with kind of like a blank canvas. That way, no matter who comes into our house, when that time comes, I mean, who cares? 10 years, 20 years. When that time comes, our home will still look fresh, it'll still look modern, it'll still look on trend. So you just wanna make sure to choose things in a very, very good, resellable palette. Resellable, that's the key. So over here is Stanley's closet. He doesn't want me in his closet. Sorry y'all, but y'all can get a quick pan through, but basically he has a really good closet, don't you think? I mean, it's cute. It goes back here. He's got a lot of room and shit. It works. But let's go check out my closet. So let's check out my closet. That was obnoxious, I'm sorry. But I still feel that way though. So my closet isn't completely done. literally, like I told y'all, we just like started moving crap in today. But you have the shoe wall here, the display cases. I'm gonna need some real cute new stuff, okay? As Janae at the Webster, I'm coming straight to you. I'm gonna need some new stuff. So, I have tons of room in here, jewelry, shoes. I love shoes and handbags. I think I'm starting to like handbags more than shoes, but I love it. But I did not want an island in my closet because I wanted this space to feel open, like a boutique. And so that's really the vibe that we went with. I have a laundry hamper system in here. It's all built in. The box that you see here is the chandelier that is going into my closet. They just haven't installed it just yet, but it will be, so I'll show you guys the final reveal whenever we really get in and settled. One of my really nice favorite features, and this is another couch that got delivered today, so you can't see the completed room, but it's our loft space. So it's the loft for our master bedroom. It's just a really cute lounge vibe, so I really, really love it. We have basically a window on into our we have a window on into our living room. So it was better than having like that typical rail. Our interior designer said, let's just make it a window. Whenever we came into the house, whenever we were still framing, we loved the amount of light that this window gave us, so we decided to keep it. So we created a custom window here. It does have shades, so that way if we wanted more privacy, we could. But this is just a lounge space. We'll have a bar here. We have a television in here. We'll have coffee, water, so that way if we really wanted to just kind of stay upstairs in our wing, or if maybe wanted to come, or if, you know, we have another baby, maybe this could be like another little nursery spot. Anywho, this is that space. So we thought it was like a really cool thing to do instead of you just like walking right on into our bedroom. You know what I mean? It gives you like a little sitting area if you get to come up here. If.